White on that light. For everybody to catch up, those of you that want to join tonight, appreciate you joining us here at American Radio X-Ray. We're going to run the net tonight on the Metropolitan Repeater Association repeater. That's the frequency 145.40 megahertz. The tone is 74.4 hertz. This will be the Metro Richmond ARES net. My name is William. Call sign is K4ARX, and we'll be starting the net here shortly. So thanks for stopping by, and if you happen to catch it later, appreciate you watching it anyways. I guess it's a say for tonight's net we're going to use the Motorola Astro Spectra in this program for the amateur radio service. Once again set for 145.430 megahertz. PL tone is 74.4 hertz. We're communicating from the city of Richmond here in Virginia, and once again thanks for stopping by. Hope you learned something tonight, and we probably all will, so just stick around for a few minutes. At this point, when you guys start joining in, and I won't be able to watch the text as it comes up on the screen there. I will not be able to see what the comments are, so I apologize about that in advance. If you make comments and I did not pay attention to it, unless I happen to see it during the net when it's not my turn, I'll try and comment then, but it's likely I will not be able to see the comments when they come through. As soon as the local timer's hit, I'll start the net. Right here on the Chromebook in front of me is the script for net control. I'll be reading from that and directing the net through the radio and the repeater. It's almost time. That particular timer is about 2 minutes behind because the app is 2 minutes behind. It's close, but technically it's 2 minutes behind. There's all the timers. Good evening. This is K4ARX, Kilo 4 Alpha Romeo X-Ray, the Metro Richmond ARES net for Thursday night, 8/27/2026, August the 27th, 2026. Your net control station this evening is K4ARX. My first name is William, and I am the net control operator for this particular net. But anytime during this net you should need to relay emergency traffic, please use the word break, and the net will yield to your traffic and assist in any way that we can. Metro Richmond ARES is part of the ARRL and the Virginia Section ARES program. This net meets weekly on Thursday at 1900 hours on the 145.430 repeater. The purpose of this net is for training and announcements for the amateur radio community with an emphasis on emergency communication. We ask that all participating stations follow standard net procedures that would be used for during an active emergency net. There is no requirement to be an amateur, rather an ARES member. All amateurs who are within range of this repeater, regardless of location or affiliation with proper license class, are invited and encouraged to participate in this net. This is K4ARS with the Metro Richmond ARES Net. Okay, some general housekeeping before we get started with check-ins. This is a directed net, which means stations must be acknowledged by the NCS or Net Control Station before proceeding with comments or discussion. One feature of this net is discussion of the day, or in this case it's a discussion of the week. The discussion of the day is intended to be a way to learn more about amateur radio, emergency preparedness, and general safety, so we hope everyone will participate. The topic of this week is, why are you here? Yes, that's right. Why are you here? Any answer will do fine. You can talk about how you want to participate in this kind of a net, or related events, marathons, and what have you. Tell a little bit about your station. Tell me what you think. Why are you here? Let's get started with check-ins. I'll be taking check-ins in two groups: mobile and portable stations, and all other stations. When checking in, I only need your call sign phonetically with proper ITU alphabet and your first name. I will get your location and receive signal report when I call back for comments.
Alpha 4, Alpha X-ray, November Alpha 4, Alpha X-ray. Name is Larry, and I'm located in Stanton, Virginia.
Larry, do you have emergency traffic for the net?
No, I was just going to check in, and I don't have any comments this time, but anyway, I'll go ahead and check off in. Looking for emergency stuff because I don't have any. So, K4ARX, Net Control, this is NA4AX.
Thank you, Larry. Are there any mobile or portable stations wishing to check in? I need your call sign and your first name.
November 9, Uniform Echo Lima, John. Over.
Wrong frequency. Alright, this is William, K4ARX with the Metro Richmond ARES Net on the Metropolitan Repeater Association, 145.430, field tone of 74.4 hertz. Are there any mobile or portable stations wishing to check into the net? Please call now. It happens.
Number 9, Uniform Echo Lima, Suburban, North Carolina.
All right. Are there any other mobile or portable stations wishing to check in?
November 9, Uniform Echo Lima, Portable, John.
Yes, sir, John. Got you checked in. Portable. Spoke to you earlier. Know where you are. Very good. Fine business. November 9, UEL. Are there any other stations willing to check into the net? Very good. Moving along. All of the stations, please check in. This is K4ARX with the Metro Richmond ARES Net. I'm going to take in check-ins from all other stations. Check into the Metro Richmond ARES Net. Please call now. I need your call sign and first name.
SBM, Kilo 4, Echo X-ray, K40XX, on in downtown China. This is Kilo Romeo 4, Echo Yankee, Foxtrot, Abe.
Okay, recognizing EXX and EYF. Are there any other check-ins for the Metro Richmond ARES Net? Please call now.
This is November 3, Mike, Juliet, Charlie, Mike, good evening, Net Control. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Alpha Delta.
on the team, but nobody ever got back to me. You guys can clear pretty much if you need anybody from the EMS.
Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Papa Echo, John, in and out.
Alright, Richmond, copy.
This is Whiskey Bravo 4, Golf, X-Ray Charlie, Jack.
All right, Net Aug. So far we've got N3MJC, KO4KAD, W4RTH, KR4CBA, KO4CPE, and WB4GXC. At the end of the check-ins for the Metro Richmond ARES net, please call now. Net hold. Last station, please call again. Your audio is very low. I did not understand your call sign or your name. Please call again.
Net control, this is November 3, Mike Juliet Charlie. Be advised that that's Whiskey Bravo 4, uniform Papa Mike. His name is being sent out, as is Charlie Papa Echo.
All right. Are there any more check-ins for the net?
This is
Oh.
Kilo Romeo 4, Mike Charlie Bravo. Michael?
All right, recognizing WB4UPM and KR4MCB. I'm going to stop here and go with the question of the night, the topic of the day. And we're going to ask again, why are you here? And there's no right or wrong answer. Just give me your opinion on why are you here, and tell us what you think. We're going to start at the top of the list. NA4X is in and out, and we'll start with N9UEL, November 9 Uniform Echo Lima. John, do you have any comments for the net?
Yes, this is N9UEL. Hello, everyone. I am actually here because my wife is on business and will be visiting folks in Nellie Ford this weekend. Live in Chicago. Stop by, get a little soda, turn the radio on, did the scan of local repeaters, and I'm here. So, 73 everyone. It's really nice to hear all the different voices on this local repeater here. The 9UEL back to net control.
All right, very good, John. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Appreciate you participating in that. Also appreciate the contact that we made earlier on 446.000. It was an excellent conversation from the wrong side of the tracks over here. You did very good from the hospital portable, and look forward to working you again on another time. Next on the list, Don, K4EXX. Why are you here?
Yes, Terrell says, good question. This is K4EXX of downtown Chester. Yeah, I was just kind of monitoring the radio, and I heard you on as net operator. I have talked to you off and on for 2 or 3 years now, and I don't think I've ever heard you doing that, and you're doing an excellent job. So I just had to get in and say hello, and of course send the grease to everybody else on the net tonight. Hope everybody else is doing good. So I guess that's why I'm here. So excited to hear you doing such a great job tonight. So I'll send the grease to you, and I'll send it back to Ned.
All right, thank you, Don. Appreciate all the accolades. It's my honor to be here tonight to be net control. It's my first time for this particular area. I do have some experience, but I don't want to puff myself up too much. I want to thank the guys that are in charge for all of this to let me take a turn here. All right, next on the list is KR4EYF. Dave, why are you here?
This is KR4EYF, Midlothian, Virginia, and everybody is loud and clear. Why am I here? Started when I retired from the federal government at the end of December 2024. About 2 weeks prior to my retirement ceremony, they had my retirement party. And I was dating a very amazing woman at the time who happened to be 17 years my junior. And I was expounding to her about how I'm going to have so much free time in retirement that we'll be spending an awful lot of time together. And I'm going to take a nickel. And she looked at me with a very stern and loving expression and said, "You're retired. I'm not. I've got several more years to work. Go find a hobby." So I did. And as you can tell by my voice, I passed my license. And now I'm into amateur radio and enjoying the hobby as well as home service. This is KR4EYF. Back to net control.
I should have known better than to ask this kind of question. I'm getting all kinds of answers that are way off the board. All right, very good. Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks for joining the net. Next on the list is N3NJC. Mike, go ahead. Why are you here?
This is November 3, Mike, Juliet, Charlie. The name is Mike, QDH, Borough of Mechanicsville, County of Hanover, Commonwealth of Virginia, DFQ into the repeater. I'm rather embarrassed because unfortunately I turned on a little bit late, so you might remind me of your call sign and your first name at control, if you please.
Absolutely. My name is William. Call sign K48RX, Kilo 4, Alpha Romeo X-Ray. Your net control tonight for the Metro Richmond ARES net. And again, I'll ask, why are you here? Specifically, why are you here?
Is that 3MJC back to K4ARX? Yes, I've talked to you once before, William. Yes. In the spirit of Monty Python, I took all this as a question.
No, it's
Well,
not.
I'm here because I'm a member of Aries Net, and I'm a member of Aries, and I moved down here in 2020. Unfortunately let my license lapse back in New Jersey, Kilo Bravo 2 Romeo Hotel Mike in 2005, and when I got down here, I was, bluer than could be. And I figured, well, I've got all this time on my hands.
Why not get on the radio?
Breaking up. And so I thought I'd get my amateur radio license back. And I got it back in January of 2021. Let me grab it next.
Oh, here we go.
So now I was Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Tango Yankee, but I wanted to get a vanity call, and Alan Drain helped me do that, and unfortunately there wasn't an N2 or N4, so there we go. That's how I got my call back. And bless me, KO4KAD, for I have sinned. I forgot that you were a plumber, and I'm getting all new appliances. The dishwasher, unfortunately, needed new valves, and I got flustered when East Coast Appliance told me that. Let me grab a nickel. That, the question
Oh, no, that's rude.
are out of date. And so I called the G-men up here, and not only do they put the dishwasher in the kitchen sink, but I
There you go, buddy. Thanks, Mike. Next on the list is Randy, KO4KAD.
K4ARX, KO4KAG. Good evening, William. I am in Western Henrico, and you are loud and clear. Why am I here? Well, amateur radio is a great hobby. It's also an excellent tool for public service and emergency communications. And I'm also here to make sure that you picked up the net tonight.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yes, I'm on duty.
Anybody out that has an issue with running it, something comes up or whatever, I'm still technically the net manager. But yeah, you did a great job, William. Really appreciate you picking it up, and I knew you'd be good at it. So yeah, we'll give it back to you. Thanks for doing it, and 7-3 from KO4KAD.
All right, thanks, Randy. Appreciate it a bunch. Helps out a lot. That was a very good, honest answer. More along the lines of what I was looking for in relation to the net and what we're doing tonight. Why are you here? We're going to stop for a minute, see if we have any others that wanted to check in. Any and all stations that want to check into the Metro Richmond ARES net, please call Net Control K4ARX now.
This is November 2, Juliet Delta Hotel, Congress.
All right, Net Control recognizes into JDH. Andre, thanks for checking in tonight. You're at the bottom of the list currently, but we have several others that are ahead of you. Tonight's topic of the net is, why are you here? So let's see if we can get some good answers out there besides what we've already heard. Next on the list is Bob, W4RTH. Bob, why are you here?
Yeah, good evening, William, everyone on the net. I'm located in Central Hanover, and you're loud and clear. I don't know why I'm here.
Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with an honest answer. Do you have anything else you want to add to the net, Bob?
That's it. So, yeah, I'm just wondering why I am here. I'm here to talk to people, like have fun, and anyway, I am having fun, and I am talking to people, so that's why I'm here. Anyway, that's it, William. K4ARX, W4RTH.
Excellent. Loving the honest answers. We really appreciate it over here. It's very humorous. As long as it's honest. We appreciate you, Bob. Thanks for joining tonight. Next on the list is Mark, KR4CBA. Why are you here?
K4ARX, good hearing you, William. Good evening up on the net. Appreciate you on the net there, William. Yeah, I'll try to keep mine to the highlights. Why am I here? Probably no big mystery.
No.
Second wife passed away.
What?
I was dusting off some old boxes, found CB radio, turned it on. Nobody spoke my language. So started doing some investigation on YouTube University and found GMRS, and through that, W4TH and K4KD both were instrumental in mentoring me to get my hand license. So I did that. So here I am now. I guess it's as simple as I could put it. But yeah, just a couple years of retirement and looking for something to do. And out here, listening to all these great stories. But yeah, always good hearing from you. William, appreciate you running the net. By the way, I am in Central Hanover, outside Hanover Airport. It's King's Charter. But everybody sounds fantastic. So anyway, that being said, hopefully don't go too long.
We're almost done.
CPA, back to you, Net Control.
KR4CBA, K4ARX Net Control. Thanks for checking in, Mark. Appreciate your input. Next on the list is KO4CPE, who is in and out. That's John. Next person on the list will be WB4GXC, Jack. Jack, why are you here?
Good evening, William, and everybody else on the net. Well, it's a long story. As a teen bobber,
No!
I played
No!
with the CB radios
Oh, we're going to get it.
interested in two-way communications. My dad actually had this call sign WB4GXC. I've got KD4NIU, and when he went silent key, I put in for his call sign to keep it in the family. But my dad told all three of us boys that if we took our test and got our license, he'd buy us our first radio. So he went broke buying radios for all three of us. Let me grab it.
Grab a nickel.
But I enjoy emergency communications. I've volunteered fire and rescue for over 50 years. I'm retired from Dominion Energy and enjoying the two-way radio. Whenever I'm in the garage, I'll turn it on, listen. If I hear anybody I know, I'll come back to them. With that, I'm located in King William Central Garage area, and everybody's coming in fine. This is WB4GXC, back to Net Control 73.
WB4GXC. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you joining the net tonight. Another good answer. Next on the list is going to be WB4UPM, who is also checked in and out. Next on the list behind that is KR4MCB. Michael, why are you here?
KR4MCB, good evening, everybody on the net. My name is Michael, located in far eastern Hannibal County. Why am I here? Well, I am a ARES member. Got my license about a year ago, and
Oh, wow.
found this mag, have been joining it ever since. And like Bob said, I enjoy talking to people, having a good time, which is what the hobby is about. I will turn it back over to Net Control, and I will say 7:30, everyone. Have a good evening.
All right, very good. Appreciate you participating tonight, Michael. KR4MCB, clear the net. And next person on the list, last but not least, we always say that, into JDH. Andre, why are you here?
This is Section GD over here in Alpine Rifles. And we're about in there. Your signal's always beautiful. But I can't on your radio, but yeah, your signal's always beautiful. Why am I here? Well, I'll say a couple of things. I would say the number one thing is the community. I enjoy everyone on this team. I don't care who you are. You guys make this right. So I definitely want to say that as number one. Well, I picked up amateur radio when I was in Buffalo. Yes, it goes back that far. And I decided that I want to get my license after one of my scout leaders kept badgering me about it. I didn't get it until after, I think it was Katrina or something like that. Back in 2010. And, you know, what's the buzz? My grandfather gave TV radio, and I enjoyed it. So, you know, I figured I will pick it up and see what I got to do. But, you know, that's why I'm here. I'm here because of you guys.
Awesome.
You know, you guys make this hobby awesome. You know, I've met a lot of people, and I got to say that I do. But anyway, let's toss it back over to Net Control. It's GDH.
All right, Andre, thanks very much. We appreciate that. Good addition. Lots of good ideas tonight. Lots of good reasons. Anything will do. At the bottom of the list there, that was into JDH, Andre. This is Net Control K4ARX. Do we have anyone else that wants to check into the net night before we close the net? Please call Net Control.
This is KR4EYF, recheck.
All right, Net Control recognizes Dave for recheck KR4EYF. Dave, do you have anything else you want to add to the net?
Yes, KR4EYF. I'd just like to remind everybody to put November 14th, which is a Saturday, on your calendar. that are very much interested in public service, and those of us that just want something neat to do on a Saturday. November 14th is the Richmond Marathon. And as always, we're looking for amateur radio operators to help provide communication for the marathon. So put that on your calendar, and if you're free, by all means, please volunteer. KR4EYS, back to net control.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that announcement and that reminder. Please keep continuing to do that until the appointed date and time for that particular event. We do thank you again. All right, still again at the bottom of the list and bottom of the half hour here. Are we going to have any more check-ins for the end of the net tonight? Please call Net Control, K48RX. All right, hearing none, we're going to go ahead and close down the net here. But before we do actually just that, I'm going to read off a few things here from the particular script that I have on hand, and nobody ever really mentions that. But we are reading a script. Other local ARES or MCOM nets that are called during the week on Monday nights at 1900 hours, the Powhatan ARES net meets on the 147.315 repeater with a positive offset and a PL tone of 74.4 hertz. Next page. Also on Monday nights, the Goochland County MCOM net meets at 2000 hours on the 147.270 repeater with a positive offset and a PL tone of 203.5 hertz. 3 nets, Tuesday nights. The Dinwiddie County ARES nets meet on 1900 hours on 147.390 repeater with a positive offset and a PL tone of 74.4 hertz. Also on Tuesday, the Chesterfield ARES net meets at 2100 hours and is called by David KN4LQN on 147.360 repeater with a positive offset, does not require a tone. Also on Tuesdays, please check into the Chesterfield ARES County net. Chesterfield County ARES WinLink net. More information is available at chesterfieldares.us. That's one word, chesterfieldares.us website. On Wednesdays, all day long, you can check into the WinLink Wednesday net by sending a WinLink message to David, KN4LQN at winlink.org. That's KN4LQN at winlink.org. On Wednesday nights at 2000 hours, the Tri-Cities MCOM net meets on the 147.390 repeater with a positive offset and a PL tone of 74.4 hertz. All right, I'll make one more last call for check-ins. This is K4ARX. Final check-ins to the Metro Richmond ARES net. I need your call sign and your first name. All right, hearing none, we have had 13 check-ins according to my log, 14 including myself. I'll now proceed to close the net, but before I do, I'd like to thank all those stations who participated and all the stations that stood by to give us the time for this net. I'd also like to thank the MRA or the Metropolitan Repeater Association for the use of their repeater. The Metro Richmond ARES net is now closed, and this repeater is returned to regular amateur radio use. 7-3 everyone, this is K4ARX, clear. End of line. That was fun. I've been looking forward to that for a month.
K4ARX,